The hell was that? What the hell was that? What happened there, guys? The stream cut off. Stream cut off completely. Stream cut off completely, guys. I don't know what happened that last stream, but I hopped right back on. I hopped right back in because I don't care. I don't care. We keep pushing. We're gonna keep pushing. What's up, DGen Trader? How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? I don't know what happened. That's your boy. It just cut. The stream just cut. I don't know why. I don't know why. I guess I was talking about giving out free iPhone 17s. I'm not doing that. I was making fun of the dude that said, "Give me a free iPhone 17." Uh, do I honestly look like a guy who's passing out free new iPhones? I'm just a regular dude. I'm just a regular dude in the crypto world. My goodness, what happened? So some days crypto feels like an abyss. Like I literally have no other counterparts in this thing, you know? Everyone's just making if there is someone making videos, they're making videos on stuff that I don't even think is relevant anymore. I'm not so sure like Turbo and all these other coins are relevant. I would be hard pressed to think that some of these coins are going to actually pop off, these meme coins from last cycle. I do think Jerry the Turtle and Lemmy the Bat are gonna come back. Partly because I made so much money on those, but also the dev is pretty dedicated to sending those back up when the time is right. Um, so I don't know. I mean, I just have a hard time believing that a lot of these altcoins from last cycle are just going to magically have the momentum to pop again. You know what I mean? Because when there's new retail coming in to this crypto market, they're going to be asking about, okay, first things like, okay, what failed last market, or what didn't really pop off last bull run? And you're going to have to name all these coins that never popped off, never had an alt season. And they're going to be like, okay, not buying those. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. What's up, Becky? Little Becky. You wouldn't play blackjack. I don't know what you mean by that. Should I play black? I don't. No, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play anything in casino. I'm not a casino person, really. I'm a crypto person, and that's completely different. No, not really. Um, how's FML looking? That's what I want to know. How's FML looking right now? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, good. Sometimes I go to Walmart and use their handicap scooters when I'm sad. Well, I mean, that sounds like an amazing day. I mean, sometimes, I'm surprised. Here's the thing, Cowgirl, Wyoming. I'm surprised that there isn't more of those scooters. You know what? Walmart revenues would probably go through the roof if they just brought out about 100 more scooters and had like it should be one day of the week where everyone gets to ride scooters and they turn up the speed on those things. Or maybe they have like a slalom type of thing where they have like races in there. I don't know, man. Am I right? Because honestly, I've never seen a sad person on one of those scooters. They're always smiling. They're always pushing. They're always like driving you out the way, driving up your ankles. I don't know. They got the big baskets on the front. Hey, Case, what's up, Case Benedict? It's been a while, brother. It's been a while, brother. How you guys doing, man? Stairs live from Bariloche, Argentina, Patagonia region. Just a Jersey kid by way of Boston, Chicago, and California. I am now in Bariloche, Argentina, loving life. I love Bariloche. I love Bariloche, Argentina. It is so much fun. It is like the best lakeside city. It is so much fun. It is so much fun. What's up? They said, Unc, how's my family trip going? Good, good. We're settling in Bariloche. We're now here. We're now here. I'm shifting from vacation mode. I've been on a year-long vacation and now I'm getting into serious work mode. Serious work mode, you know, and just having a good time, man. Yeah, Case, I don't know if you know, like my wife's pregnant again, so we're having our seventh. So insane. So he's gonna be a Argentinian dual citizen. I don't know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl yet. We find out this week. And and then when we have the baby in September, yeah, when we have the baby in September, that's the due date. It becomes a dual citizen, US and Argentinian automatic for life. And then the rest of the family, because he or she is born in Argentina, we all become residents of Argentina. So I get to keep my US citizenship, my US passport, and I become a automatic resident. Every single one of my kids, my wife, me, we become residents, meaning that we can move freely about all of South America, not just Argentina, for I think it's a 2-year residency or 5 years, something like it's long. But I think a year after my residency, I can apply for citizenship. So I just need to know enough Argentinian, Spanish, and I was gonna kind of co-invest in a business, just a small like bodega or cafe or something. I was gonna become part owner or something around here. So I have a business that yeah, yeah, I'm real. I so yeah, I'm unk. Yeah, I'm unk, but I'm an expat. You know what I mean? I just up and left America. I was like, I saw all this coming. Everything you're experiencing now in America, I saw all this coming. I was like, you know what? Why move to Alabama? Why move to Missouri or something like that where it's a little cheaper? I'm just gonna get the hell up out of here. Smash the likes. Smash the likes because everything I do is international. Now I still have a business in Southern California. I run from here, which is a little stressful, but I got some good people working for me. So I've had a business there for 15 years, and it's kind of clockwork automatic stuff. But um, I do crypto. I do crypto. I've run some very successful projects over the last few years, especially last year. Actually, last year. Last year's been incredible for me. And now I just talk about crypto, and I send coins. I send coins. Smash the likes. Hey, who's in here? Where's my mods at? Um, where's my mods at? Any mods in here tonight? I need you to anyone in crypto, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you are and currently invested in anything, even the dirtiest meme coin, I mean, either XRP or the dirtiest meme coin. So Mac Daddy put a two. So he said that's a no for Mac Daddy. Okay. Oh, Denise. What's up, Denise? Is that the same Denise that I know? UU. Okay, cool, cool, cool. One in the chat. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, hey Denise, what's up? Um, yeah, so the only coin I'm in right now, I am currently invested in one coin. I am in one coin right now, and that's FML. That's the only coin I'm in right now. Um, I think somebody put in the contract address for put FML in the contract address so folks can grab that on a little dip right now. But man, they got this TikTok thing about the pop off, about 5 figures investment on a bunch of TikTokers. It's like buying a bunch of ninjas, you know? If you listen to Stare, you get a chance to make a salary in weeks. Well, I appreciate that. Solana meme coins. What was the coins that you just got that you just made a bunch of money on with me? Name one. Because it could have been Jerry the Turtle, it could have been Lemmy the Bat, it could have been um Ann Wu, it could have been. Oh, thanks so much. Okay, good. I'm pinning that. Thank you. Let me pin that because I haven't busted out my computer today. I haven't looked at anything today. It was just a family day today. It's Easter. They really get down out here for Easter weekend, man. In Bariloche, Argentina, bro. This is a heavily Christian, you know, Catholic, Protestant, whatever you want to, maybe not Protestant, but Orthodox. I mean, if you're Muslim, good luck. If you're Muslim here in Argentina, good luck. You're not gonna find anything to pray on. You have to bring your own mat or something. And yeah, everybody out here is Catholic. I made 15K in Jerry the Turtle and 13 in Bird A. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Shout out to Solana meme coins. Wow. How old are you? Because people calling you Unc, but you don't look that old. I think it's like an American thing. Guys, I've realized that America is so super racist, and not even in the racist that it's like lynching and stuff like that. It's just it's a stereotypical culture. It's anything that you look like or sound like or resemble to any slightest pop culture phrase or character, you're that. And no one can see you as any different. And it's a mass mental illness because these same people will drive right up to the gas station and pay $7 in gas and all that and not ask any questions, or you'll go right to Walmart and you'll pay, $600-700 worth of groceries for a family of four or family of six or something like that, and ask no questions. It's just absolute brain rot. See, out here, I mean, outside of America, bro, people have like morals and they're family oriented and they're healthy and they're happy, they can engage in conversation. America has become this aggressive brain rot. It's aggressive. I'm black, I have a hat on, and I'm just sitting here just chilling. You're Unk. You're Unk. Oh my gosh. You're like Unk. You're like an Unk. You're Unk. You're Unk. You're Unk. It's like what is this? Like what does that even mean? I mean, I understand there's a lot of Instagram skits about Unk or whatever, but like, bro, it's Stayer. I'm just a human being. Unk. You're Unk. Unk. It's like, what is this? Bro, and I'm the only person of color around here. Maybe I've seen maybe one other black person, and I couldn't be happier. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, white people, Latino people, black people, it doesn't matter. I'm a person here. I'm just another person. You know, they really, you know what? I think they don't like Mexicans here. I think that's one thing they don't like. I actually, let me take that back. I think they really do hate a Mexican for sure. I think they do hate a Mexican for sure. But other than that, bro, I mean, you're gonna miss me with all this racist stuff. I mean, or all this stereotypical black stuff. You're gonna miss me with all that because I am sitting on soil where I am treated like a human being, bro. I got called auntie the other day. I know. It's just like, how are you? Like, what? And you probably got called that by a stranger. You know what I mean? It's like let's watch a Drewski skit. Let's watch, Funny Marco or whatever, and then it's like, okay, now now that I absorbed that, I'm any this guy's wearing a hat. He's over 30, unk, you know? I think it's like, you know what? It's almost like the new N word to call a black guy unk because it's almost as if I wasn't supposed to live this long. You know what I mean? It's almost like I wasn't supposed to live past 25, and it's offensive. So it's like, "Oh, unk, you you done messed up and lived too long. You're supposed to be, you're supposed to succumb to gang violence or domestic violence or something like that." I think the unk thing, I've realized this now that I'm away from America. It's a slang term for black person. You have lived too long. You have lived too long for my tastes. Am I right about that? Seriously, did I just call that? Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm on cloud 9 all the time, man. Ever since I left America, it's just like I've realized all the stereotypical just you're just in a pressure cooker all day long. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're Mexican, whether you're in a stereotypical pressure cooker, smash the likes. Like you literally you're getting judged by your skin color, you're getting judged by where you live, what you drive. You know what I mean? No, I'm okay with you can call me Unc, you can call me whatever you want. That's fine. Whatever soothes your soul. Call me Stayer, call me whatever. I'm here for your entertainment. Greatness has entered the chat. Where are you from? Hello, chat. Hey, it's Emperor Majesty. What's going on? 20 in the building. Let's go. Smash a like. So I got all the weirdos in here tonight. I love it. I think I turned off the setting to not to like keep the weirdos out. So I opened it up to weirdos. It's more fun that way. I've heard girls say, "Can someone come and get their uncle?" I know. Is that what they're saying? It's just a way to insult a man to hear in USA. Yeah, it's like this. For me, it sounds like someone saying, "I've lived too long" for their liking. Like black people that are over a black man over 30 is offensive now. That's what I see. At least from over here where there is no racism. For people like me at least. In fact, I'm heavily desired here. I am from Baltimore, but I live in Germany now. But you're telling the truth about living in the States. I'm telling you, bro. It's just like shout out Emperor Majesty knows what I'm talking about. It's just a pressure cooker for no reason. Nobody benefits. Nobody benefits from it. Nobody. But the powers behind the government that are running these wars and stuff and telling what Trump to say, telling Trump what to say and stuff like that. Other than that, guys, it's wasted breath, bro. It's wasted breath. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, folks, quickly, here's what America needs to do quickly. They need to ban dating apps. They need to they need to pretty much abolish all the laws against farming that are happening right now. They need to end property tax. They bro, there's so much that needs to happen in America quickly before the whole thing blows up. And honestly, it's already happening. This isn't a stream where I'm just like beating down America or anything, but it's just like it's just when sometimes when people say stuff coming from America, it's just like, oh, it's like you just see the mental rot that is happening. What's up, Killjoy? Killjoy pops in and says legalize weed. Yeah, why not? I mean, you know, but that's the thing is that, bro, hey, Killjoy, here's the thing. You ready for this? Are you ready for me to say this to you right now? Now, this is coming from a man who has smoked a ton of weed in his lifetime. I'm talking about a couple of joints a day. Old Stayer used to knock down. One in the morning, one in the evening. And actually, you guys, if you watch my streams from way back, I think Killjoy is one of those folks that used to watch me. I used to smoke live on stream all the time. Um, Coming from a man that has done that for a lot of his life, I haven't smoked weed since I left America. I Since May of last year. I haven't smoked any weed, no desire to. I am on a natural high because I've challenged myself. I've decided, you know what? I do have options. I sold my ranch, got the hell out of America, and I've been on a natural high ever since. I don't know what it is. I mean, nothing against weed or anything like that, but I have I've been on a complete tear of natural mental elevation. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm not saying I never smoke weed ever again or anything like that, but I haven't had the desire to. And I just like, now also weed here in Argentina, Killjoy, is super expensive. Like weed here is like the purest cocaine level of prices. Like you would think you're buying straight from Pablo Escobar or something like that. Like I this is what I've heard. I haven't bought any or anything like that. But I was asking Killjoy, I was asking people out here in Bariloche. I'm like, I was talking to a friend of mine that lives here. I'm like, how come I don't see anyone smoking weed here, but everyone's super chill? And it's like everybody's high, but they're just drinking coffee or just hanging. There's not even any real bars here. There's some bars, but like, how come everybody's just chill? And but how come even the kids, even the teenagers aren't smoking weed? And I saw this in Chile where the people were kind of smoking weed like sneaky. They'd smoke by the lake or something like that. So you did smell weed. But here it's like not, and I asked him and I was like, why is that? He was like, bro, because a gram costs like $50 US. I said, what? He said, yeah, bro, like a gram of weed is so expensive, like no one can afford it. I said, "That's crazy." I don't know why that is. I didn't get into it with him, but I've been trying to figure out why that is. But like apparently, like an eighth of weed is like $150 out here. Isn't that funny? That is so funny to me. But it's funny than that you don't need it. You don't need because I realized the reason why I smoked weed is uh because of stress, because of social stress, trying to fit in, or not even trying to fit in, but like we were talking about, just like just all the extra bullshit that you encounter as an American, whether it be the just your bills or the you know anything. I mean, if you're not a billionaire, you are stressed out in America, bro. So you have to like smoke some. You gotta talk to Samson, fly me to the moon. How did that go? Remember what was that? What was that movie called? Half Baked. Yeah. See, I've smoked so much in my life that I can get high anytime I want to without smoking. I could have a funny thought and just get stoned. You know what I mean? So it's all in here. I mean, I put all that weed that I smoked is still it's still right here. It's still so Killjoy. Go ahead. They should legalize weed for Killjoy though, for sure. They gotta legalize weed for Killjoy. No, but bro, I was listening to Slightly Stupid and Sublime out here. It shit. Those songs hit just as hard out here without even having to smoke. Um, the wine out here is strong. You have a glass of wine out here? You're hammered, bro. That's wine. The wine out here, the wine out here gets you twisted, bro. The wine out here, one glass of wine, you're bent, bro. You're bent out of shape, you know? Yeah, but um FML, F my life, right? Right here on Easter Sunday, I can say it. F my life. Contract address right there, guys. Go buy that dip. I think it's not even really on a dip. It's like consolidating. It's consolidating. Um it's about to blast off though. They got all these TikTok. Now that this is the TikToker week, guys. This is the week of TikTok. Man, this thing's gonna 2x. I expect FML, F my life. I expect it to 2x at least this week, which would be fantastic. At least a 2x. I bet you it taps 3 mil. I bet you it taps 3 mil this week. Um, yeah, major buys to kick it off too. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get these major buys in, and then they're gonna kick off the campaign. And then so that'll put it at like 2 mil, and then it's just everybody's just gonna come rushing in, man. So smash the likes, throw some likes in there. Who here is invested in FML right now? Put a FML guy holding his head in his hand in the chat. But I haven't looked at the market, guys, all day. I think I did just peek. Bitcoin's at 68K, Ethereum 2100. XRP's floating around, Avalanche, Chainlink, they're all hanging out. I expect Bitcoin to just kind of slowly drift down to like 50 some K market cap, maybe 52, as low as 45. There could be some crazy event to take that down to that point, but it's just going to tap it, and then the bull run starts. I think once we hit the low, the bull run starts, guys. So get ready for that. Oh, I I missed everybody's chats here. You're telling the truth. I agree with you. We own about 1,000 acres, and the tax is crazy. Okay, I'm catching up to the chat, guys. Sorry. You say stream. We know you, OG. Nice. That's great. Good for you. It's the environment. It's taxable. Helps create jobs. Helps farmers. Could put a dent in the federal debt. Worked with 21st Amendment. Was it at least good weed? I don't know. See, I don't know. I think the weed is really good here or something. I think that might be it. I think it might be like a one hitter quitter out here. Yeah, I don't really F with society anymore. Definitely more introverted these days. I have that DVD. Okay. Legalize Cybosin. The beer is like that here. Yeah, the beer in Germany is like that. Okay. Nice, nice. Double FML. Okay. Who's behind the FML team? The guys from Poly. What's up, Bezels? Yeah, the guys from Poly, Synapse, Doc, me and I don't know if you were here last night, Bezels, but I talked about how me and Doc had a little falling out. I thought he might have scammed me on something, but it turned out to be not the case. He's a great guy. He's a really talented dev. And so, we dapped it up. I reached out to him and I apologize. I was like, because I thought he did something to me, and I cut him off. I kind of, stopped talking to him, and uh, you know, it turned out not to be true, and I contacted him and apologized. He's a great guy, man. He's a really good guy, and he's one of my biggest friends in crypto. And so he's leading this project along with Giga Trader, who is my understanding, he's a millionaire. And they got tons of money, and they just want to run this thing up. Turbo DCAN, you think so? I have a feeling, guys, that some of these coins are going to be tanking before we even see another bull run. Like a lot of the stuff that we used to like last bull run, I don't think is going to be much anymore. My opinion. In my humble opinion, um, Solana meme coins. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, but again, I think FML has the best chance to really take off. I really, really do. I really do. It has the best chance. I might pop in. Hmm. I might pop in. It's almost midnight here, but I might pop in on, maybe some trends or something might happen. I might buy something here and there over the next few days, but for the most part, for me, I'm just getting behind FML. We could see more dead cat bounce on many alts. Yeah, we could. I mean, Arc Block didn't it just do a 2x, and Bit Tensor did a little dead cat. I mean, there's some influencers out there telling you to buy alts right now. I can't really advise you to do that. I mean, not financial advice, but I'm just I'm just not I'm just not convinced that the altcoins that failed to send last bull run are all of a sudden going to have their time. I don't know. It's just for me, it doesn't look like that's how crypto works, in my opinion. It's always hot new coins that have no history. That's the coins that send. So if you're a coin that never really took off or never really had that much potential, didn't show that much potential, and you think you're just going to stick around and have your time way later, that's just not how crypto works to me. I mean, you got to have that initial pop, and you got to have that crazy, like the 2021 run. You got to have a great run, and then, maybe you consolidate and you stick around, and you're one of the top 20, like, I mean, you know I don't know. That's just my opinion. I just feel like I can't go and put money into some alts and the market continues to tumble, or I go load up on a bunch of alts, and the market just leaves them behind. Now, I will say I am going to start averaging in the SUI. I think SUI, Avalanche, and Solana are probably the three that if you just start averaging into, that you're gonna get some really good multiples. You know what I mean? Like, I can see Sui going to like 30 or $40, from here, getting a crazy 40x or something like that. I could see that happening, you know? It has to be the bigger ecosystems. I mean, you can't really just go down to the tier twos and the tier threes, and expect those to just automatically move up once once Ethereum has its time. Because again, Ethereum has to be the one to move first for all these other alts. It has to drag all these alts into a bull run, into an altcoin season. It has to. I mean, I don't know what to say. Now, I could be wrong, right? But I don't see that happening, guys. I bet on Monad and XPL for a new layer one. I was really high on Monad a couple months ago. I kind of cooled on it, but I understand what you're saying, and You know, I mean, honestly, there you go, right? Bezels. I mean, Monad is a coin that um hasn't had its time yet, and it's just getting started in a bear market, and a bull run, it could start running. I mean, that's how Suey was last bull run of market. It kind of, came to be, and it started running. Turbo's and Ethereum's blockchain, second largest crypto to date. I think it will move when ETH does. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say you're right or wrong. I think there's about, I don't know. Let's put it this way. I think 70% of this market, your guess is as real and true, are about three things. And Bitcoin will probably, point 10x's from the 45K low. I think it goes all the way to 450 in the next bull run. I think the other thing is that um, I think meme coins will have multiple meme coin seasons over this coming bull run. They're gonna pop and get hot. They're gonna cool off, and then they're gonna get hot again. They're gonna cool off. They're gonna get hot again, and we will see quite a few coins go into $1 billion market cap in memes. They're money vehicles, guys. I mean, and I think also is that I think we're gonna look back on the type of situation we've had with memes, with like the X communities being the main source for community for memes. I think we're going to go back to Telegram. I think Telegram has shown that in its absence in this last few months of memes, that it's really hurt meme coins, and that the buy bot voice video chat, talking to, a bunch of people getting updated, a bunch of holders getting updated in the video chat, you know, the buy bot running, people just chilling in there, non-shilling bots too. I'm not talking about the shilling bots, or, the fake accounts that are just talking it up in these, but actual real comments, real discussion. I think that needs to come back. And I think I think folks are calling for it to come back. And I've heard that a lot. I think Rasmer said this. Um Rasmer, which I don't really like his stuff, but he just seems to be everywhere. X just shoves his content down your throat. Pause. But you see him a lot, but he even said it. He admitted it. He said, "You know what? This X community BS on where X is the main source for people talking about a coin, it really is hurting crypto. It's actually caused a lack of community, but what do you guys think about that? I think the Telegram pay the Telegram page for a meme coin, I think that's all going to start coming back. I think the VCs, where it was really bullish, when you had like 100 people in the VC, 200 people in the VC. I mean, that was powerful, man. You don't get that type of you don't get that type of uh uh earth shattering, like vibrations that you got with, because I've done that before. I've walked in DC where there's 150 people in there, and because the coin is pumping to millions, and they just want to hear you talk about it, and then the price would go up, and people would be pumped. Well, man, I mean, that was a big part of my growth in crypto, was VCs, dude. You know what I mean? VCs on Telegram was a big part of my personal growth in meme coins. What's up, Jeremy Willis? Jeremy Willis. Jeremy Willis. Let's go. Says love a good VC. Too much PvP and lack of communities. Lack of communities, bro. It really is. It's tough, man. Not a lot of people are here, you know what I mean? Me. Yeah, dude. Good to see Jeremy in here. Killjoy, man. You guys are great. It's just great. I mean, I've noticed, I mean, a lot of these guys, in my position, you can call me a KOL or whatever, but very few actually just sit and hang out with their communities every night like I do. I mean, I'm here, I make myself available just to talk. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the most important thing that I do is that we can sit and vibe and talk and hang out and talk about crypto and we move charts, I mean, there's not many people here, but in the space in general. But when the bull run comes back and there's like, there's gonna be like 300 people in here, and we're gonna be moving charts like crazy, you know? And there'll be a private community. There is, hey, what's up, Jason? Jason's in here. I mean, when the bull run's really happening, man. I mean, we're gonna be moving charts, brother. We're gonna be moving tons of charts. Way up, way up. I know a few of us in here will be millionaires. We just need the liquidity, the volume. That's it. You know, we just need the volume. Yeah, rocket. We just need the volume. We need folks coming in excited about crypto. Most of us will be millionaires. Because I tell you what, I did amazing. I did amazingly well last summer and fall, and there's barely still anybody here that, I mean, it was considered. I mean, even Crypto Gains said that possibly we went into a bear market at the end of 2024. So what was 2025? I mean, it was all Matt Fury memes and ETH had a big season, and but there's still only like 25% of people really in the market. Now there's 2%, but there's really, I mean, compared from 2024 and 2021, there's probably only like 30% of people in the market in 2025, and we made so much money. And in fact, like a lot of us we were holding coins, we were holding the floor, like a Bird A, like Moto J would tell you, we were holding the floor, like 400,000, 500,000, $900,000 worth of coins. It was just like crazy, and that wasn't even really a bull run. So, you know what I mean? Um, do I still like Arrow? Yes, I do. I still like Arrow. I like Sui. This kind of goes against what I said earlier about the altcoins that didn't pop off last bull run. For the most part, don't buy them this bull run. But I will say, GPU, the GPU one, what was it? I forgot the name of it. Um, was it Nord GPU or no? Was it? I don't know. But I haven't really coins, but I think we still have a little bit of time. I think this is the final debt bounce. I know there's some altcoins that are doing a little better a few months ago, but I think this is kind of a dead cat bounce. I think Bitcoin thing down one last time here, in the next month or two. And then once we tap 52K, or if we go even lower to 45K, once we tap those, I think the bull run starts immediately from there. We should be buying everything. Well, not buying everything, but definitely be buying more Bitcoin. Definitely be buying more majors like Sui, Avalanche, Ethereum, Solana, Chainlink. I'm not an XRP fan, but yeah, that'll probably run too. But those are probably the first ones you should grab, knowing you're going to get your access off of that. You're going to get your multiples off of that. And then whatever money you have left, you can start averaging into the more riskier stuff. But again, I think between now and October, there's going to be a whole new line of products out there. Going to be a whole new line of altcoins that the narratives are just going to explode. You're going to be like, well, where'd this come from? I'm in Turbo or I'm in this. And don't be the person to be stubborn. See, that's what I've noticed over the last couple of years is that the coins from last bull run that you felt like you didn't get out of, that didn't pop hard enough for you, and you're like, that's okay, they're market making this, it's still above 100 million or whatever. and I just know this is going to pop off next bull run, and then you sink your money into it, and then you get stubborn and you hold that coin and it does nothing while the rest of the market takes off with whole new narratives, whole new meme coins, whole new altcoins, and you stuck there and you missed the whole bull run because you believe that so and so coin from 2024 or 2023 or parts of 2025 is going to go crazy. Now, Aerodrome is outside of that. Aerodrome is a DEX play that is connected to Coinbase. And so I believe that really had a great run, but I think it has one last big run in it. And I'm being a little greedy, letting it I want to see how far it goes down, start averaging in. But yeah, Aerodrome. Yeah, I made a profit on Aerodrome. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did make a profit last bull run or last year on Aerodrome. Um but I'm looking to average in to Sui and all the ones that I mentioned just a moment ago. But right now, I'm just gonna be bag working the big meme coins, and I'm telling you, FML I think is gonna pop off. If you're not in FML yet, guys, get in because they're about to push. They're about to do a huge push, guys. Get in, get in, average in right now. Not financial advice, but the link, the contract address is right there. FML, that's the CA that Degen Trader put up. He's holding. A lot of us in here are holding. Get in with us. This is going to be a fun week. It's going to be a fun couple weeks. I think the emoji meta is just getting started. This could be, to be honest with you guys, there is a chance because how strong this meta is looking. Between LOL, FML, Rocket, LMAO, like how stable these have been for the most part. Um, this could be like, these I think LOL possibly could hit like a $50 million market cap or something like that. FML could hit like a $25 million market cap around about something like that. And I'm not trying to be a moon boy or anything like that, but just go back and look at Buttcoin, go back and look at Testicle, and the whole. I know a lot of that. See, here's the thing. But you'll probably tell me like, well, Stayer, all of those got crimed by the cabals. Well, they didn't get in until a little later than, like Testicle hit like 5 million, it kind of trailed off, and then it got primed and it went to 25 million or something. And then like Buttcoin was the same way. It's like, it went to like 5 or 6 million, and then it kind of trailed off, and then it got some renewed interest, and then it just got completely cabaled, past all-time highs, and just catapulted to 50 million. Who's to say that LOL, just kind of trails off a little bit? Perhaps it gets flipped by FML. They go back and forth a little bit, and then they just kind of have this slow uptrend over the next few weeks, and they get crimed. And when everybody realizes that, hey, this emoji meta is actually pretty strong. You know what I mean? It's actually strong. These coins have been hanging around. These aren't rugs. These are coins hanging there. These are vehicles. These are multiples. These are these coins are a vehicle from some multiples. And when everybody agrees that the coins are there for that reason, they they freaking go parabolic. Am I wrong? I mean, that's exactly what I'm seeing. I mean, this is just stare, just rapping, no chart. You know what I mean? This is stare, rapping, no chart. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. Now look at the contrast. Look at the Bernie Sanders thing, right? You got Bernie Sanders that did pretty well, that did really well the first like 48 hours of those out, went to like 6 or 7 million. And then the Elon Musk whatever thing was with it, right? It went to a million, rugged. It's like 70K right now. And then no other retard meta coin has really done well. So you got to say, okay, that was a weak meta. And now something else will take its place this week. No doubt something will pop up, and meanwhile, as people watch these metas, come in and out of popularity, and you see that emoji meta is still strong, people are going to start aping the emoji meta pretty hard. They're going to start aping that emoji meta really hard. You know what I mean? I mean, am I wrong? That's just how I see it. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just how I see it. Thoughts in the chat. I don't know. Thoughts in the chat. What's up, Dr. Pepper? Shout out to Dr. Pepper. The Dr. Pepper. Yeah, bro. A little sugary soft drink just came in and said hi. You know? Hey, Charlie, you still down here? Okay, you got it, bud. Um, yeah, but honestly, I mean, that's about it. I mean, I'm looking to be streaming on X, Patreon, YouTube all week long, trying to try and keep that up. And stay visible, stay active. Because I think this market is trending upward overall. I think crypto, see ya. Good night. I think crypto overall is trending upward. I think we're gonna start seeing some fireworks real soon, with FML and with all these coins, that are connected. And yeah, I mean, yeah, but altcoins, guys, I mean, I would just be really, really careful in falling in love with last cycle's altcoins, most of which never took off. You know, I have a feeling that there's going to be some new narratives that had nothing to do with those altcoins that were around back last cycle. Yeah, maybe last cycle that are going to pop off, and you don't want to get caught holding something from last bull run that never takes off. That's just something that I've learned in crypto, over the last 10 years. What is my favorite YouTuber? Probably uh Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner, the Arsenal YouTuber, Arsenal podcast guy. Who else? Um who else do I watch a lot? Legion of Men. I think Legion of Men, the dude, he's hilarious. Uh, DJ Academics. I've watched him for freaking forever. I his content is kind of brain rotty right now. It's like you don't really get much out of it, but he still is wildly entertaining. Um, I'm trying to think. Trying to think. It's a great question, Dr. Pepper. Trying to think who else. I know I watch a lot of other people. Can't really think of anybody. Yeah. On guys, tell me if am I wrong? I mean, am I wrong? And am I gonna if you are you thinking oh stay or you're gonna miss out on altcoin season? Like, are you thinking that? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna miss out on anything right now. Even if I wait, like I think we are gonna experience another little leg down, maybe two legs down from here on Bitcoin. I don't see how altcoins hold while that's happening. Archaeox is one of my favorites. He's a chronological. Chronologist logic oh gosh, can't even speak. Chronologicus. Oh gosh. Allavate. Allavate. Dali, dali. Yeah, I'm learning Argentinian Spanish. Um, it's really fun. I'm learning. Uh, I can't even speak. I feel like I am, but they do speak quite a bit of English out here. They love uh Americans and American culture. So like you wouldn't realize like how much of we influence culture as Americans. Like out here, they'll be speaking Argentinian Spanish, and our simple sayings, they say it as if it's like an Italian old country saying or something like that. Like folks will just be talking Argentinian Spanish, and they'll be like, "It's easy." You know what I mean? Like they'll just like say it, and it's just like what? Like but they say it with such reverence, like that's like what Americans say. It's easy. It's easy, you know? Or they'll say done and done. You know, it's just like, whoa. And it's like they say it in the middle of just ripping some Argentinian Spanish on you. I'm trying to think of all the other sayings that I hear. Um uh I'll have to write some down. I That's the one that I heard yeah, earlier today. Yeah, but that's about it. I mean, this is what you get from this channel is just kind of, we're just chilling and talking. I mean, I'm not the one to hit you with a crazy technical analysis and stuff cuz I mean, I hit stuff from a social standpoint, from a trend standpoint, and what I'm seeing right now in memes is that memes are still very cold in terms of momentum in a way. The narratives are for the most part pretty weak, but I see this emoji meta again, the emoji meta with LOL, FML, Rocket, LMAO. This meta is something that is about to, I think, explode. And I think FML could very well take LOL out. I need to check and see where LOL is at right now. I don't even feel like I'll look at it later. Doesn't matter right now. Um, but that's my take on things. I just need FML to go to 15 million. I'll be happy with that, bro. If it goes to 15 million, I don't know. I don't know. If it goes to 15 million, guys, hey, hey. I mean, it's gonna be hard to dump my bags on all you guys for six figures. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard not to, for old Stayer not to freaking drop his bags for 150K and 30% slippage. I'll do it. I don't fucking Oh, Joe, I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh my gosh. If it goes to 15 million in a market like this, bye bye. Stairs dumping his bags on all of you. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. Totally joking. No, but that would be epic. That would be crazy. That would be fun. That would be fun. That would be fun. And then I would feel like, oh, you know what? Maybe I will move back to the US and pay $6, $7 worth of gas to ride down the 74 highway down the Palm Desert a few more times. I was joking. But yeah, man. I mean, I think it has a chance. Again, if LOL reverses from here and goes to a new high of like say it goes past that $13 million market cap that LOL's had a couple days ago and it actually goes to like 20, 25 million. all the while FML is steadily marketing and stuff like that. Dude, FML could go to 10 million. I keep telling people that. FML could go to 10 million for sure. FML can go to 10 million for sure. I believe that nothing has happened in the last 24 to 48 hours that tells me that happen. I think it very well I think it very well will happen. You know what I mean? Especially if we have a really, a really green week. It just needs one green week married with the marketing that's about to happen. I mean, it's a 10x from here is 7 mil. I mean, you're telling me a meme coin couldn't 10x and this and a meta that is overall looking more and more stable by the day. This is a stable meta, man. Emoji meta on Solana. It's pretty stable in comparison to the retard meta, which does not look stable. People actually look like they had fatigue from last time that it actually popped off with like Bolden and Tremp back way back when they went to like 500 mil and stuff like that. People remembered that, and it's just like, okay, great, but that was back then, and then like that's what I'm saying. Stuff that's recycled doesn't really hit hard again. It's just something about crypto. It has to be something new. And this emoji meta is pretty new. And it's like it's surprising that it hasn't been done before, which is funny to me. I was looking, I was like, has this been done before? It really hasn't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really looked. I was like, I don't remember emoji, a bunch of emoji coins going crazy. Have you? I don't think I have. Um, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be doing some videos tomorrow. I'll be very visible tomorrow. You won't have to look far to find me. All right. But it's midnight out here. Have a great night. I will talk to you guys later on. Stayer is out. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.